In this video, we're going to show you how to play the C chord in the open position. I'm going to help you find the best fingering, thumb, wrist, and elbow position for you so you can play this cleanly and easily. Hey everyone, Rod DeGeorge here, and welcome to episode 7 of my beginner guitar series, the C chord. Alright, so let's dive right in. What we're doing here, first finger, first fret of the second string. I'm going to butt that right up against that fret there. Don't go over it, but right up against it. Then the middle finger, second fret of the fourth string. Third finger, third fret of the fifth string. And then we're not playing the low E string, the sixth string. So this is only a 5-string chord. Now this chord sometimes causes problems for a lot of people because we have to make sure that first finger plays this without touching that high E string or that G string. And then this middle finger cannot mute that G string either. So for some people, it's actually easier if they kind of lay their fingers more to the side. Now I'm exaggerating here. I just want to show you the movement to get them to ring out. Some people can do it like this with it more straight on. Okay, it all depends on the size of your fingers, thickness, length, etc. So for me, if I have my thumb too low, my third finger is not bent enough, all right? So I have to bring my thumb up here. Again, as I said in previous videos, if you watched any of the other beginner series, when we bring our thumb up, we don't want to bring it up by rocking this like this, all right? We want to bring it straight up, or another way to do it is just rest it here, then swing your fingers out, around, and come on, all right? So with this, it's a little tricky. One thing with this third finger, though, you can actually like kind of overshoot this and get it more here, so there's less skin underneath there to mute this. And what you'll also be doing is muting that low E string. So kind of put the very tip of your finger just above that fifth string, so you're touching this, and it makes it easier for that to ring out. Okay, same with this middle finger. You can kind of overshoot that a little bit. It's okay if you touch this string because that's behind this fret that's ringing out. Now, sometimes you can have some people are going to have their thumb up here and it's going to feel great. Other people are going to want to bring it a little more to the side. You're going to have to experiment what feels comfortable to you. Again, with these chords, we want these first knuckles bent. And some people find that it's a little easier to roll the hand more to the side, which in turn brings your elbow in. Okay? If we have our elbow out, a lot of things happen that can mute the string. But if we bring our elbow in for this and maybe lay the fingers a little bit on their side, kind of overshoot these and have these fingers touch the string above. Okay, now if I hit all 6 strings like this, that won't ring out because it's muted from this. All right? Now, also if you notice, I keep my pinky tucked under here as opposed to out like this. 1, it's less stressful, and 2, it helps keep the pinky close if we're making any kinds of other changes to other chords, you know, or if we want to make a C7 chord or add a C9 or add the pinky up here, you know, it keeps it in a better position than way out here. So what you want to do is put your thumb in a comfortable position, kind of roll this out here, overshoot these fingers just a little bit, so you're just using, you're not on the very tip. If you're on the very tip where my pick is hitting, then there's a lot of skin underneath that can mute the next string. If you come down here, then this skin above the pick can help mute the string that you don't want, and it allows more room for the strings underneath to ring out clearly. Okay? So once again, we want to make sure Make sure every note rings out clearly. And I always like to do this in a musical context, so why don't we do like eighth notes, where we're splitting the beat up into 2 equal parts, 1 and 2 and a downbeat and an upbeat, and we just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again we could also do 3 4 times, 6 8 times, as I did prior to this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it's always good to do it in a rhythmic fashion in a musical context. All right. Now some chords that go with this, we just did the A minor chord, so C to A minor works nicely. Now all I'm doing here is I'm moving, these two fingers stay the same from the C to the A minor. Okay, I'm just moving that third finger. However, that middle finger does slide back to allow a little room. So the only movement there in the fingers is that middle finger sliding a little bit and this finger moving down here. Now there is a slight movement here as well. I bring this so the fingers are more straight on for the A minor. Here they're more laid out, because one reason this leaning back here on its side is a little easier, if I play it right, is because it's easier to stretch that out, extend this, than it is to separate these two when they're straight on like this. When you're straight on like this, it's harder to make that separation. But if we lean it like this and then reach that out and then just bend at that first knuckle, you can get it to ring out clearly. All right? So hopefully you found that helpful. I also wanted to let you know that I have a free lesson for switching between chords quickly and easily. A lot of people just say it's repetition, repetition. However, I believe it's more than just repetition. I believe it's understanding the mechanics behind the movement so you can practice the repetitions properly to ensure much quicker progress. So if you're interested, click the link below. It's absolutely free. If you have any questions or comments about this lesson or would like to see a different type of lesson, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you like this video, click the like button. And if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so YouTube can make you aware of when a new video is released. That being said, I'm DeGeorge. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Peace.